Living in a multi-cat home can be a rewarding experience. The joy of seeing your cats interact, play, and snuggle together is something many cat owners cherish. But what happens when that harmony turns into tension? When your cats start hissing at each other, growling, or worse, fighting. Often, what you're dealing with is intercat jealousy, and it can be a frustrating issue for both you and your cats. Jealousy between cats is actually more common than you might think. Despite what many people believe, cats are not solitary animals by nature. They have complex social structures, and sometimes these social dynamics can become strained when there's competition. Jealousy in multi-cat households can arise for many reasons, from changes in the household environment to resources becoming scarce. But the good news is, with a little understanding and the right approach, you can minimize or even eliminate jealousy between your cats. Before we can address how to stop intercat jealousy, it's important to understand why it happens in the first place. Cats are territorial creatures. In the wild, they establish territories and defend them from other cats. In your home, this instinct still exists, and it often manifests in jealousy, especially when they feel like their space, resources, or attention is being threatened. There are several factors that can trigger jealousy between cats. One of the biggest is the competition for resources. Resources can include food, litter boxes, and even your attention. Cats may start to feel threatened or anxious if they think the other cat is getting more than their fair share, leading to jealousy. Other triggers can include changes in routine. Cats are creatures of habit, and sudden changes, like a new pet entering the home, changes in your schedule, or even moving furniture, can throw them off and cause stress. And stress is a major contributor to jealousy and aggression between cats. Finally, social hierarchy plays a role. Like humans, cats have their own social structures, and sometimes one cat may feel more dominant while the other feels submissive. This can lead to jealousy if one cat feels it's not getting the attention or space it needs. Recognizing jealousy in cats is the first step toward resolving the issue. Some signs are more obvious than others, but with careful observation, you can identify if jealousy is the cause of the conflict in your multi-cat home. One of the most obvious signs of jealousy is aggressive behavior. This could include hissing, growling, or swatting at the other cat. It may also involve one cat actively avoiding the other, or even going out of its way to dominate or bully the other cat. If you notice one cat constantly trying to push the other away from food, water, or favorite resting spots, it could be a sign of jealousy. Another sign is excessive attention-seeking behavior. A cat that's feeling jealous might try to get more attention from you, such as constantly sitting on your lap, rubbing against you, or meowing loudly when you're interacting with the other cat. This is an attempt to regain the attention they feel they're losing to the other cat. You might also see behavioral changes, such as one cat suddenly not using the litter box or eating less. These can be signs of stress and anxiety caused by jealousy. A cat may also start to exhibit destructive behavior, such as scratching furniture or marking territory. Now that we understand why intercat jealousy happens, let's explore what you can do to stop it and restore peace in your multi-cat household. 1. Provide plenty of resources. The first and most important step in stopping jealousy is to make sure each cat has enough resources. In multi-cat households, resources like food, water, litter boxes, and space should be plentiful. Having multiple feeding stations and litter boxes in different areas of your home can help reduce competition. Each cat should have its own designated spot for eating and doing its business. This can prevent one cat from feeling like they're being deprived of basic needs. For example, if you have multiple cats, consider having a litter box for each cat plus one extra. This can help reduce tension around the litter box area. Similarly, feeding stations should be spread out so that each cat feels they have a designated space to eat without interference from the others. Providing different types of enrichment can also help reduce jealousy. Scratching posts, climbing trees, and cozy sleeping spots should be available in multiple areas of your home. This way, each cat can claim their own space and avoid conflict. 2. Create safe zones for each cat. Sometimes, jealousy arises because cats simply need more personal space. Cats are territorial by nature, and they need a place where they can retreat when they feel overwhelmed. Creating separate safe zones for each cat can help them feel more secure and reduce the chances of jealousy-driven conflict. A safe zone could be a cozy bed in a quiet corner, a perch near a window, or even a small room where one cat can go to relax and recharge. Make sure these spaces are off limits to the other cats, so each one feels like they have a private area to call their own. If you have a multi-level home, consider giving each cat access to different floors or rooms. This can help reduce territorial disputes, especially if one cat is feeling particularly stressed or threatened by the other. 3. Ensure equal attention and affection. It's common for jealousy to stem from a perceived lack of attention. If one cat feels like they're not getting enough love or playtime compared to the other, they may act out in jealousy. To reduce this, make sure you're giving each cat equal attention. Spend time playing with each cat individually, whether that's through interactive toys, gentle petting, or sitting with them while they relax. Sometimes, jealousy arises because a cat feels like it's being left out in favor of the other. It's important to establish a routine that includes both cats and ensures they each get one-on-one time with you. This can help reassure both cats that they're still important and loved. 4. Reintroduce cats slowly. If you've noticed a sudden spike in jealousy or aggression, it could be due to a change in the household, like a new cat or a change in routine. In these cases, it's helpful to reintroduce the cat slowly, just like you would if you were introducing a new cat into the household. Start by keeping the cats separated and allowing them to get used to each other's scent. You can do this by swapping bedding or using a soft cloth to rub each cat and then letting the other cat smell it. Once they're comfortable with each other's scent, you can gradually introduce them face to face in a controlled setting, such as in a room with no other distractions. It's important to go at the cat's pace and never force them to interact if they're not ready. Take your time and reward positive behavior with treats or praise, so they learn that good things happen when they're calm around each other. 5. Use calming products. If your cat's jealousy is causing extreme stress, calming products can help. There are several products designed to soothe anxious or jealous cats. Pheromone diffusers, like Feliway, release synthetic versions of the calming pheromones cats naturally produce to mark safe spaces. These diffusers can help create a more peaceful environment in your home. Calming collars are another option. These collars release calming pheromones directly around your cat, helping to reduce anxiety and stress. You can also try sprays or plug-in diffusers in key areas of your home where the cats tend to spend time. Dealing with jealousy between cats isn't something that happens overnight. It takes time, patience, and a clear understanding of your cat's individual personalities. Keep in mind that jealousy is a normal part of feline behavior, but it doesn't have to lead to conflict. With consistent effort and the right approach, you can help reduce jealousy and ensure a peaceful, harmonious multi-cat home. In the long run, providing plenty of resources, creating safe spaces, offering equal attention, and using calming products will help your cats live together peacefully. Remember that cats are creatures of habit, and consistency is key. By giving each cat the space, attention, and comfort they need, you can help reduce jealousy and foster positive interactions between your feline companions.